Are you a person that New Year's rolled in and you don't have a goal set for this year? If so, this video is for you.
Represent God, gonna do it to death. Stop playing games with the Lord, gonna do it to death. Are you a believer when it fits? Nah, do it to death. You need to do it to death. Come on and do it to death. You wanna represent God, gonna do it to death. Stop playing games with the Lord, gonna do it to death. Are you a believer when it fits? Nah, do it to death. You need to do it to death. Come on and do it to death.
Hello, good people. I am your host, Mr. HJ, and we are back. We are back. Shout out to my MVPs, Men Valuing Purpose, and we can't forget the LLCs, Ladies Loving and Courageous. This channel is all about self-improvement, learning to become the very best versions of ourselves that we can, and knowing that life is a journey and not a destination. So the format is going to be a little bit different today than it has been in some of my previous videos. And the reason for that is I want to come off as organic as I can. So we talked about not having let's call it a New Year's resolution or a goal set for this year. And if you're one of the people that haven't done that, first of all, welcome. And second of all, let's do the best that we can to change that. Each year brings new opportunities, and we definitely need to seize the moment and know that the time that we are given is a gift, and we want to make the best of the time that we have. So why is it important to have a New Year's resolution or a goal set? It's important because it helps you achieve more within that time frame. Having a goal actually sets you up for being able to achieve that goal. You can't hit a target you don't know exists. My mantra for 2025 is hustle hard. It's all about maximizing the time that I have, maximizing my effort. I want to focus and push and drive and do more this year than I did last year. Even if that's 1 to 5% more, I want it to be more. Why? I want to because we want to continue to grow. The goal should always be continued growth, continued development, becoming better each day. Each day brings a new opportunity, and we need to look at it through that lens. Another thing that I think is important is looking at small skirmishes. Small skirmishes are those daily disciplines, the things that we do on a daily that don't seem like much at the time, but over the course of time can add up and grow and be big things. Perfect example of that. Don't know if you're into fitness, but I'm into fitting these Twinkies in my mouth. No, but seriously, I don't know if you're into fitness, but I know I studied some bodybuilders. Some of my favorites were Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ronnie Coleman, and Heath the Gift, Phil the Gift Heath, excuse me. And so what I learned about my time studying bodybuilder and looking at muscle mags and watching a few tournaments and things of that nature is that it is a process. Most of these guys, when they start off, are not that big. You know, depending on the weight class that they compete in, they may only be 180 pounds when they first decided to become a bodybuilder, let's say, right? And what is it that they're doing? Each meal is stacking on top of each other. They're eating, making sure they have the proper nourishment, making sure they take the proper supplements, working out, wash, rinse, repeat, doing it over and over again to the point where they build the massive structures that you see when they win these Olympias. None of these guys were as big as they were when they won Olympias Before that, they had to build up to that. It took trial and error. They had to learn their body, learn their sleep patterns, learn better eating patterns, learn better eating habits. They have to do all of these things that enable them to be in a position to make that kind of growth and get the density in the muscles that they're looking for. Why am I telling you all this? Because it's the small skirmishes. Each meal for them is a skirmish. It's an opportunity to stack on what they're already doing. Yes, you may have experienced success last year, and that's great. And I hope all of you guys did. And if you did not, guess what it is? An opportunity for you to do better. If you experience success, it's an opportunity for you to add on and further your success. What are the wins? What are the losses? What are the things that I can learn from? All of it is opportunity. If you have a basketball player, that doesn't do well at the free throw line, where are they going to do? Focus their attention on the area in which they can improve. Spend more time in the gym, shooting free throws. Get a coach that can break down their form, help them change and tweak some things. We're always looking for opportunities and ways to better our best. So we can't settle in and say, okay, I've experienced some level of success. I'm good. I'm just going to kick back and life is good. It's just going to be what it is. Yes, you can technically do that. But the type of people that I'm talking to in these videos are people that are go-getters, that want to do more, that want to, again, better their best. And that's what it's all about. So 2025 is hustle hard. It's hustle hard. Just saying that actually gets me a little fired up, energizes me slightly. Hustle hard, because the results are going to end up speaking for themselves. And nothing is more satisfying than seeing the fruits of your labor. Why am I saying hustle hard? Hustle hard is because without hustle, without that effort, without that extra, if you will, because when you think of hustle on the basketball court, he's going above and beyond maybe what that play required. Diving for that loose ball, running down that defender to get the block, all of the extra effort. And I think that's so important and it's so overlooked. In my time of playing basketball, one of the things my coaches could always say about me was that I was going to give them maximum effort, be it in practice or the games. I was going to give it all I had, leave it all on the court, if you will. And that was something learned. I learned that by not putting my best in on suicides or whatever drills we're doing and these shooting drills and dribbling drills, not putting my best in is only going to do what? Hurt me. It's not going to hurt the opponent. It's not going to hurt my teammates. Indirectly it will, because if I'm not my best, then the team can't be the best, right? We can't be the best versions of ourselves if all the components aren't clicking. So who does that hurt in the long run? Me and the team. So there's no reason to not give your best. So if you don't have a goal or a mantra or a saying or a slogan or however you want to look at it for 2025, my challenge to you is today, sit down, pen and paper, or your notes in your phone, however you feel the most comfortable. Make yourself a reminder that splashes you at a certain time every morning what the goal is, so that you can stay focused and keep reminding yourself where it is that you're trying to go. If you are new to this channel and you like this kind of content and you like these types of conversations, consider subscribing. A QR code will pop up if you feel like you want to donate and help keep these conversations going by doing that in the comments section. I'm definitely open for feedback, topics that you guys have more interest in, maybe a topic that I've already discussed that you want to get deeper into. I definitely appreciate hearing from you. Hustle hard. That's where we at, 2025. And define what hustling hard is for you. Remember, it's the small steps, the daily disciplines, the skirmishes that get you to the end where you win the wars. And with all that being said, I am your host, Mr. HJ, and we are out. Thank you and God bless. And I'm out.